It's Friday 20th of May. Hello and welcome to this special edition of Wycombe High TV News. Special because tomorrow Wycombe Wanderers are on their way to Wembley. I'm Daya.
And I'm Amani. Yes, it's the big match to decide if the Chairboys will get promoted to the Championship. So, come on you please. The other Wycombe High headlines.
Reasons why Wycombe High. We have a sneak peek at Open Event Live, our special live TV show for Year 5 students and their families.
Cycling 2,000 miles for charity, the ex-Wycombe High student who's riding all the way to Malta in memory of her sister.
Will you be cycling back again once you get to Malta?
Absolutely not. The bikes will go in the van and I will drive very fast back.
Plus, we are family. We say a fond farewell to Year 13 as they set off on their next life adventure. But first, tomorrow, it's the big one. Probably the biggest game in the history of Wycombe Wanderers. The League One playoff final at the home of football, Wembley Stadium. At stake, a place in the EFL Championship, the 5th richest football league on the planet. Earlier this week, the Chairboys held a press conference for the world's media, and Amani, Mariam and I were lucky enough to get an invite for Wycombe High TV.
Hi Joe, it's Amani from Wycombe High School. I just wanted to ask you, how important is this game for the town of High Wycombe for generating new fans for the next season?
Hi Amani. Yeah, it's huge. I think it's brought a lot of press coverage, a lot of talk about High Wycombe now with the football club being, one of the main hubs of the town. I think it's great to kind of bring a lot more attention to the town. Football clubs do that all around the country. They can kind of bring people together, and it's no different in Wycombe. And I just hope that the support we've been getting from everyone around the town, we've seen in shop windows and things, and Wycombe flags around the town, that there's a great feeling about the game from everyone. So we hope that we can kind of generate more coverage for the town. Being in the Championship helps that a lot. It brings a lot more kind of cameras, a lot more eyes on Wycombe, and that's only a good thing for everyone, I think.
Thank you.
Hi, it's Mariam from Wycombe High School here. If the scenario does appear, have Wycombe Wanderers been practicing penalties?
Hi Mariam. Do you know what? We practice penalties all season, not just for this game. We haven't done any specific penalty practice yet. I'm sure we might do later on in the week, but as some of the players, I take penalties in games, so I like to practice them anyway throughout the season. And there's boys who always get involved after games. There's goalkeepers who like to get the better of us, so we've got to have little competitions with them throughout the season of who can score more or they can save more. So I'm sure come the end of the week we would have practiced, and but it's never quite the same as when you're actually on the pitch after 120 minutes of football, and how your legs feel in the crowd and things like that. It's never easy to replicate it. You just got to kind of practice as well as you can and hope for the best on the day.
Thank you.
Hi Joe, it's Daya here. Everyone's saying that Sunderland have got it in the bag and Wycombe don't have as great of a chance. What do you think, and how do you feel about the term Little Wycombe?
Hi Daya. First of all, Little Wycombe, I think it's something that we as a club and as staff and players, we said a couple of times over the years, going to these big stadiums, going to bigger clubs, but we've always managed to kind of get results. I think Wycombe's great being the underdog, and we've upset a lot of parties along the way over the last few, especially since I've been here, and it's always been a club to kind of upset the bigger teams. Sunderland will be favourites, I'm sure, with the press, and I've seen that as well. Everyone talks about the size of the club, how many fans they're going to bring, but I think we've got strengths in other areas. A lot of their strengths, I think, are the size of the club and what they can do off the pitch, but a lot of ours is the inner strength of the squad, of the culture we've got at the club. And you know what, if people want to write Wycombe off, then great. That's when we come and become stronger and stronger, and hopefully, like I said, at the end of the game, we can upset a lot of people.
Great, thank you.
Hi Gareth, I'm Amani. Thank you for letting us join you today. I just wanted to ask you what impact you think the result will have on the Wycombe fans for the following season.
We'll make sure that we do the town proud. We really will, and we just want to try and prove to everyone that this club can compete with the top teams in this division, and we've got an amazing opportunity to do that on Saturday. So win, lose or draw, I believe that the town will be proud of Wycombe.
Thank you.
Hi, Gareth. It's Mariam. Joe said that he's been practicing penalties all year round. Is this a collective effort of the team?
We all know what happened in 2015 with the penalty shootout. So yeah, we do practice penalties, but honestly, I feel like this season we've found a new strategy in penalty shootouts. I'm not going to say what that is, but I think in the early rounds of the EFL Cup, we ended up playing Man City, and the 2 rounds early were on penalty shootouts. So, I'm not saying that we've cracked it, but I think there's a different strategy now that we're going to take in if the game does go to penalties. But hopefully, Wycombe will have won the game before it can even get there.
Thank you.
Hi Gareth, it's Daya. Everyone's been saying how Wycombe are the underdogs of the game. How do you feel about the tag Little Wycombe?
Well, my chairman, Rob Currig, would not like the tag Little Wycombe because he wants us to be a competitor. It's really hard to change a club support-wise, in a year, in 2 years. It takes a long time. It takes a long process. And what I will say is that we're averaging more fans than we've done for such a long time. We're taking 25,000, hopefully, to Wembley Stadium. I think that calling us Little Wycombe now would be probably wrong. I think growing Wycombe would be a better term now, because I think we're definitely building something, not just on the pitch, but off the pitch as well. I think there's more kits in the town centre than I've ever seen, more Wycombe kits. There's more press activity thanks to all you guys, and I think that we've just got to start shaking that little tag off now. I think little can be very smaller clubs than Wycombe, and we can get sort of growing, building Wycombe. We're definitely not a big club, and maybe we'll never will be, but I think we're very respected in football now, and that was something when I took over I really wanted. So yeah, we're no longer little, but we're definitely not big yet. But a championship would definitely help that.
Great, thank you for having us.
Thanks, cheers.
Thank you.
Good luck to the Wanderers for tomorrow. Now, here at Wycombe High, we have an ethos of limitless ambition, and they don't come any more ambitious than the former student Daniella Gatt. She's about to embark on a 2,000-mile charity bike ride all the way to Malta. She's taking on this epic journey in memory of her sister Chantel, who sadly died 10 years ago after a short battle with cancer. Our reporter Imogen caught up with Daniela online earlier this week.
Daniela, thank you for joining us. Can I start by asking you about your sister's story and the reason you're doing this bike ride?
Yeah, thank you. 10 years ago last weweek, unfortunately, my sister Chantel, who was 35 years old, got diagnosed with bowel cancer. And it was a very rapid decline. She, from diagnosis to dying, it only took 2 weeks, unfortunately. And she was cared for in St John's Hospice, which is a Sue Ryder charity in Bedfordshire, which is where Chantel lived. And she was cared for amazingly in their hospice, and that's where she died. So I'm riding from her grave in Oxford, which is where she's buried, because that's where my father used to live, in Kidlington, to my father's village in Malta, which is just over 2,000 miles, and all the money raised is going to St John's Hospice in her memory, really. So yeah, it was a very quick decline. It was a very hard thing for us as a family to get used to, very suddenly. And she had 2 small children. Jessica was 9 and Dylan was 3. So it was all real big shock, and I just needed something to do. And I actually did this cycle ride the year after. So in 2013, I did most of this ride just to help me channel my anger and my grief, really. And I raised money for the charity then, hospice. And I always said it was such a beautiful ride. I'd love to do it again on her 10-year anniversary. And 2022 is her 10-year anniversary, so I'm doing it again.
How long will the trip take you?
Okay, yeah, so the trip, I've got my route in front of me. It's going to take me 27 days to get from Oxford, Kidlington in Oxfordshire, to Zeebrugge in Malta. So it's 27 days. I've got 3 rest days. That's all I'm allowed. 3 rest days in those 27 days. Like I said, just over 2,000 miles. And I set off on the 10th of July and I get into Malta on the 5th of August. So it's peak summer cycling through Europe. But hopefully the heat won't get the better of me.
During the bike ride, what will your daily regime be?
So my regime is going to be, we bought a camper van this year, so we're a little bit more luxury than camping, which is what we did 9 years ago. So we will be up fairly early, 8 o'clock, to be on the bikes for 9 a.m. So we'll have breakfast, overnight oats. So it's just all about long-lasting carbs. That's all I need. So overnight oats, ride for probably about 25 miles, stop, and my mum will be driving the camper van. So we'll meet her 25 miles into the route. We'll have coffee. We'll do another 25, 30 miles. We'll do lunch, and then it will be ride all the way to the final destination, to the final kind of campsite. And the longest day I've got, if I look at this, is about the last day, 115 miles a day, but it averages around 80 miles a day. So we'll just break it up with coffee, with lunch, and then back, for the dinner to finish off with. So that will be the route, and we're following really small roads, no big major roads. It's just, I'm doing this to enjoy it. It's cathartic. It's for my own healing, and obviously for an amazing cause for the hospice.
Will you be cycling back again once you get to Malta?
Absolutely not. The bikes will go in the van and I will drive very fast back to England. So we're hoping we'll be back in about 4 days. But I don't think I'm going to want to see my bicycle for a few weeks after that.
Good luck on your journey, and thank you for joining us.
Oh, thank you so much for your time and for doing this. And I really appreciate Wycombe High support. I've got some great memories being at Wycombe High. So thank you. Really appreciate it.
And if you would like to donate, the link is on the bottom of your screen. Now, in just a few weeks from this very studio, Wycombe High TV will be broadcasting our open event live show for Year 5 students and their families who are thinking of coming to Wycombe High. Hosts for this live event are Year 7 students Alisha and Alicija, who join us now. Welcome both, and thank you for joining us. And if I can start by asking you what Open Event Live is all about.
Open Event Live is the online TV show for Year 5 students and their parents. It will be broadcast in the same studio that you're in right now, Daya.
What else is in the show?
Well, we'll be taking you on a tour behind classroom doors to see what Year 7 study. You'll also be able to ask Mrs. Crummy, our head teacher, and her team questions live.
What are your feelings about hosting the show?
I'm just a little bit nervous, but extremely excited.
And how do you get to watch the Open Event Live show?
Well, all you have to do is to go to our website, wycombehighschool.com, register, and you'll be sent a link to watch the show.
Alisija and Alicija, thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
And just to repeat those details, to register for Open Event Live, please visit the admissions page of the school website. Now, a few days ago, it all got rather festive down in the technology block with the return of Stemettes organisation to Wycombe High. Stemettes inspire and support young women and non-binary people in science, technology and maths careers. And this visit was all about designing websites for festivals.
Hi, I'm Tashani.
Hi, I'm Aisha.
And we're here at the technology block for our Stemettes Tap and Tinker event.
Let's have a look at what we're doing. Come with us.
Today we welcome back the Stemettes team. They're here as part of our digital learning strategy to ensure that every girl codes.
Can you tell us what you've been doing today?
Yeah, so we've been coding together our own music festival website, and we get to be really creative and choose our own ideas. For example, me and my friend, we're doing a Paddington Bear festival, and we get to create a whole website for it.
How have you been finding it today?
It's been a challenge, but I think we've got lots of skills that we can use in the future, which is really exciting.
What sort of jobs will you be using these skills in the future?
Game designing, web designing, and that really excites me because I like the idea of those jobs.
How's your experience been today?
It's been really fun. I've learnt loads of new things that I hadn't learnt before, including how to make my own website using codes. Hi, I'm Emily and we're here from Stemettes today with Year 8, teaching them some HTML coding. So HTML is a language that all websites use. It tells the computer exactly what we want them to do in terms of building their website. So that's what we're doing here today. It's a really, really important skill to have. This is like the foundation of website building. So in terms of software development, website creation, these skills are really, really essential. So we're chuffed to be here with Year 8. They're getting really, really stuck in. And yeah, we hope this will be a skill that they'll really enjoy doing in the future. They're making music festival websites, so lots of fun, lots of creative juices flowing, and yeah, we're really excited to see what they come up with.
So that's an insight of what we've been doing today.
Looks like fun. Before we go, a quick reminder. If you're in Year 5 and thinking of coming here to Wycombe High in 2023, don't forget to register for our open event live. All the details are on our website. And to get you in the mood, here's some of our Year 7s with their reasons why Wycombe High.
Hi, I'm Alicia.
Hi, I'm Alisha.
And today we're going to be asking Year 7 students
what their favourite thing about Wycombe High School is.
So what do you like about Wycombe High School?
I like all the clubs you can join, especially the musical ones because it's so much fun.
What's your favourite thing about Wycombe High School?
I love doing technology because it gives us lots of different opportunities to try new things, and I think it's really fun.
So what do you like about Wycombe High School?
I like the amount of places there are that you can go to at break and lunch.
I like the spacious areas where we can roam around.
I like the amount of clubs and sports we get to choose from.
So that's what our current Year 7 students think of Wycombe High School. How about you, Alicia?
I really, really enjoyed going to Wycombe High TV.
Okay, well that's for today. Thank you. Bye.
Wycombe High TV, definitely my reason why Wycombe High. Don't forget you can catch up with all things Wycombe High 7 days a week via our award-nominated website. But we'll leave you with a look back at last week's Year 13 School Leavers Day. We wish them all the very best and a huge good luck for the future. Good luck too to Wycombe Wanderers for tomorrow. Goodbye.
Come on you Blues! Goodbye.
Just like birds of a feather, I want you no lie. All of the people around us, they say, can they be that close? Just let me state for the record, we're giving love.